Going to Bluetooth here with you for a quick overview of what the Big 12 could look like at the end of next year. I have a few notes here that I'm going to go over, and it's going to be quick and fast, and in the future I'm going to have more in-depth videos. But here we go, what the Big 12 could look like as far as how people finish. Coming in at number 10 is Texas Tech. They're coming off the tough times, and I don't think they'll take a step forward. I think they could finish last. They could bump up to 9. It all depends on what this next team does. And number 9, Kansas. I bumped Kansas up to number 9 because Les Miles gives Kansas a shot to not finish last. And eventually, I think Kansas could make a bowl. Number 8, Kansas State. I think they take a step back, but Big 12 is so deep and so talented, they still could end up going to a bowl. My only locks, I call it, to not go to a bowl this year will be Texas Tech and Kansas. The rest of these, I think, definitely have a shot to go to a bowl. Number 7, Baylor. They lost Matt Rule as their head coach. They do gain Dave Aranda from LSU. The thing with him is, during the regular season, LSU's defense looked terrible. However, in the postseason, they looked great. So, which version of a LSU Dave Aranda defense they have, I don't know. Could it be the bad one or the good one? I think Baylor goes through some growing pains and they finish number 7, but still end up going to a bowl. Number 6 is West Virginia. I think West Virginia takes a step forward. They don't have a bare cupboard like they did last year. They have some key returners coming back. They don't lose much. The Steele brothers on defense. West Virginia will probably have one of the better defenses this year. However, in a tough Big 12, I expect West Virginia to finish around the middle of the pack. I'll say 6, but still going to a bowl. Number 5, Iowa State. Now with Iowa State, wherever Brock Purdy goes, that's where Iowa State goes. He's up and down. If he has a good year, Iowa State's going to do good. If he has a bad year, Iowa State's not going to have a good year. So I'm gonna put Iowa State at number 5. Number 4, TCU. Gary Patterson will have his team on the rebound after a disappointing 2019. They had a shot to go to a bowl, but West Virginia knocked them out. I think they'll be back with a vengeance, and I think TCU finishes at number 4. Number 3, I have Texas. They have a tough schedule. They have at LSU, at Oklahoma State, and of course the Red River Shootout against Oklahoma. I think Ellinger is slightly overrated, but he's not terrible. That's why I have Texas at number 3. And number 2, well, you know what? I'm not going to pick a number 2 because 2 and 1 will come down to Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. OU has the highly touted Spencer Rattler coming into town, but for Oklahoma State, Spencer Sanders, Tylan Wallace, and Chuba Hubbard could be the best combo in college football. They could end up being the very best. We shall see. So I'm not going to pick a winner between those two. I'm going to wait till later to do that, but it's going to come down to Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. That's all I got for you today. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.